What's my guy from UK?
You got from
Central C.
Yeah, when's
they
when?
got that song.
When was that? That was last year.
We can go bun for bun. Oh yeah, that was like early last year or maybe the year before.
Oh, for real?
I gotta be honest with you. Even on that song, I was ready for Central C's part, not his.
Yeah.
Central C is nice.
Yeah, he is.
He got more alert to him.
Did you listen to his album?
Huh?
He dropped this year. I heard it was good.
I heard some of the songs, not all of it, but with all the features I heard him on, especially Dreamville joint.
Yeah, and as much as I got love for him, he never reached that yet. Like, he didn't get to like check out the album status yet. Like somebody has to tell me to check it out.
Nah, I'll check him out.
I won't go out of my way to do it. Like you gotta like make me do it.
I heard mad people like when it dropped. I heard mad people online saying his drink was mad good.
I like him because most of the London grime dudes, they don't do a whole lot of metaphors and similes.
Yeah, they just punching.
And they should be polite. His joint sound like
he said this should be polite.
Yeah.
I came out last year.
Like,
came out last year, the Band for Man.
There's no way
year, right?
to sound hard saying bruv.
Samata, bruv. Huh?
In a rap song. Now when they be talking, it sound dope, but in a rap song, like some of that, it sound mad polite.
Yeah. Fancy a little stabby stab.
Yeah.
That's how they sound, bro.
Nobody said that.
Huh? Fancy a little hokey pokey. Yeah?
You just gotta talk to the youngest, bro.
The youngest. But
brother, do you want the food or not?
What's good though?
What up?
Yes, sir.
Get Comfy TV, we back again. Another addition to the, you know what I mean? I'm here with the gang. My nigga Pete.
You.
Nate. Kudos to Shishio.
Not for this one. Not for this one.
Say no more. What's good, fellas? What's good?
Chilling.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Bet.
How you doing? You chilling?
I'm cool, man.
Yeah.
Can't complain. Another day in paradise. We sit here just talking about a little bit about anime, talking about music, the whole gambit of things, and and I thought like it would be a good idea to discuss like how music and anime, at least how hip hop music, at least how those two coincide, because I feel like there's a lot of influence there that a lot of people don't notice and people don't realize. Like a lot of Dragon Ball Z references, like some Naruto references, like song names, like locations, like even like Tory Lanez, for example.
Yeah,
Tory Lanez is a good example. Ironically, him and Meg, they're like probably the biggest examples to give right now.
That is funny. It's true because that's who I gotta give her props. I'm not a huge fan of her music, but I give her props. She when it came to anime, she's always mentioning stuff. Yeah,
she always held it down with that.
That's probably how they first linked up or something.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking that.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's probably how they connected for real.
There was always little references here and there. I remember the Goku empowering up or going Super Saiyan. I heard that quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Super Saiyan.
Does that? Yeah, there's a couple folks who.
I remember Frank Ocean made a big reference that I just liked that. Took me, I never really understood on Pink Matter. Cotton Candy, Majin Buu. Oh, ooh. I'm not gonna sing the rest.
Yeah, I don't. He went crazy.
Nah, that song. If you're a Frank Ocean fan,
yeah,
that song is a classic. That's diamond in your playlist. Like that song right there, Pink Matter.
I don't want to go down that road. Frank Ocean is. But that's another.
Yeah. I don't know, gang.
Denzel Curry got a song called Dark Tournament.
Oh yeah, he's another one. He makes a lot of references too. He makes a lot of references.
He does.
Meg probably got the crown for most references though. I gotta admit, because she like making full on anime based albums and like songs about it.
Correct. I would say the culture, not any specific show, but Nicki Minaj too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I gotta give Nicki. I can't believe I didn't say Nicki's name. I give Nicki her flowers. Nicki's been. There's a lot of like.
One of her characters is one of her personalities. I forgot the name. Is Haruchi or something like. I forgot.
Oh,
she has like a.
Yeah, and she like it's like kind of like a real like.
She had a phase where she was
like the Japanese like otaku kind of girl.
She got Roman. She got
Yeah.
And then one of them was I forgot the
I
name.
can't remember the character's name, but you're right. I forgot about that. And like people just say little stuff.
Even
like,
Chun-Li, the song.
Yeah, Chun-Li.
Like, yeah, but before that,
Chun-Li the character, I think.
Yeah.
She does a Chun-Li character.
That's not the character.
That's
That's
a
the
Street
song.
Fighter.
Yeah,
yeah,
she did
but I
that.
thought she did that character. She did a Chun-Li
She
character
did.
too.
Okay.
She did, but before that, she was always referencing.
Yeah. Damn, Nicki's goated, yo.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's
Like she's like still making. I'm just thinking about the fact she's still making music of that caliber, and she's been doing this for dumb long. Like when you really stop and think about how long Nicki's been a dominant figure, like
when I think of all the things that I like about hip hop, I mean, similes, metaphors,
she checks those boxes.
double entendres. The other day, I just listened to a song that what's that song she did with Lil Wayne? It's like Green. I forgot what the song was.
Oh, Seeing Green.
Seeing Green. I listened to it again. I didn't even catch the double entendre.
Oh, nah, yeah, she was cooking. She was frying up on that song.
Snap.
She was frying up.
Yo,
Nicki's a
let's stop
beast,
playing
man.
with her, yo.
She a beast.
I'm not quite a barb, but I'm a barb, yo.
She's proof that like anime, even though it's just getting mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a big deal in hip hop. It's been a big deal in the culture for as long as I can remember, man.
Definitely.
Like,
Even back in the day, Wu-Tang with them.
yeah, I was gonna say Wu-Tang
Yeah.
too. They did a lot of references. I'm sure I can't pull on top of my head, but I'm sure they've done a number of Dragon Ball Z references.
Just martial arts into the anime. Yeah, man.
And
And
to the Wu.
It's spreading out into the more international hip hop, like
Yeah.
Yep.
Nujabes.
Mhm.
They did Samurai Champloo.
Oh, they did it?
Oh, I
They
didn't
did.
know
They
that.
did like the soundtrack. The joint that did Don Da Don, Otonoke or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a couple of songs. They did Marshall too. They did the songs from Marshall.
Nice.
Which they did a bunch of like
Yeah.
anime. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, man.
Then of course, I'm always gonna shout out my boy Tori.
Yeah.
Because he's always made his references to. I mean, he literally named the song Lady of Namek. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then he had the Kami House. That's another record he
Yeah.
did. Yeah, he's always making references. I mean, he used to do Quarantine Radio. He used to go Super Saiyan. I'm about to go Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Tory.
Yeah, niggas is nice, man.
We said we done with what's his name too, but Kanye.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Akira. I mean,
Yeah.
he did one of his wasn't it the Stronger video?
Stronger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Based off of Akira.
Yep.
Yeah.
He
man.
even did like I think clothing lines and stuff like related to Akira because he was like inspired by it or something. Like he
Yeah.
had clothes like that.
See, I'm not surprised. He does have a very like Japan influenced like fashion style for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I think he specifically said Akira like inspired him heavily.
Yeah, I can see that though. Even other videos, there was another video he did outside of Stronger that it had like that 90s, 80s like Japanese
Yeah.
anime movie look and feel. I can't
Yeah.
remember what video it was.
Y'all got me about to dig in the crates.
Yeah,
No, for real.
the OGs had their influence, man.
Yeah, man.
So would you give I guess the flag bearer would be Tory?
To be honest, I have to make Meg the flag bearer.
Yeah, Meg is
I have to make Meg the flag bearer.
yeah.
Like
Even Dochi's doing it now too.
Dochi too.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, Dochi does it too. That's true. It's because they're in a generation where it's cool now.
Yes.
Like so they could like openly be real about that and not front. Like
It's definitely more of Meg's identity though.
yeah, that's why.
Yes.
I was saying that because I don't listen to Meg's music. I don't really like her music.
Right. And I
But
know that.
I keeping up with her, I see like her lifestyle, I guess, and her brand.
Yeah.
And her brand is so anime nerd culture forward.
Right.
It's like yo, I'm fired, but I'm also an anime nerd and just a nerd period who happens to look good.
At this
Like-
point, everyone's seeing some form of anime.
Yeah, right.
At this point, Animatrix, when they came out, some people saw that. I don't know if
Yeah.
you remember that Animatrix.
That sounds familiar. That sounds
Yeah.
familiar.
When they did the
Animatrix.
animated version of Matrix, they had all the anime like short films. You
Huh.
probably don't remember that.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
That's a
But-
throwback.
Yeah, it is a throwback. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you got me.
Old man shit. Yeah.
So, speaking of old men, let's go a quick pivot. There's some legendary old men like getting ready to put an album out. The Clipse.
Oh, yeah.
Clipse, like they got something coming. And
they got something coming.
Y'all excited for it?
Yeah, I mean, you heard the first release, the first single, right?
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't.
You didn't hear it?
So be it. So be it. that
Nah,
one?
the first one is Ace Trumpets.
I haven't heard Ace Trumpets yet.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's like
gotta
that.
have the subwoofer turned up on that one.
Word?
Damn.
It restored the feeling. That's summertime. Drop the top. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Okay.
them type of vibes.
Definitely.
I'm expecting heat. I'm expecting like I'm expecting bars. I'm expecting I'm expecting to be punching.
Yeah.
The best part for me, first of all, when I first heard it, I heard a little piece of it. I stopped and I said, I gotta go to the car. I went and took a drive just to hear the song.
Yeah.
It's one of those songs. Turned it up, had the windows down. Everybody gonna
About
hear
to bump
this.
that in my
Yeah.
car on my way to work later.
My favorite part is Malice got the best verse on the song.
Yo, Malice
Word.
haven't missed a beat.
Yeah, yo.
That nigga hasn't missed a beat, bro.
Yeah, man. It's crazy.
That shit is wild. Like that So Be It record,
So be it.
like just listen to him, and I was listening to Malice go, and I was like, yo, Malice is like bar, then bar after that. Smooth talk with a bar following the smooth talk. I'm like, yo, this nigga is nice. Yo, this nigga's still nice like this.
He is.
Like, and then, of course, the shots heard around the world.
Yeah.
World.
I was about to say that. You heard it yet?
Nah, I haven't
You
heard it.
Oh, man.
you love that record.
I didn't know they dropped like those are their singles.
Yeah, it's singles.
Okay.
So let me ask you a question. You heard So Be It.
Yeah.
At first, it seemed like they was trying to involve Kanye in that last little barb that he had.
Yeah.
But it's all Travis, right?
He's to me he's really shooting at Travis. He mentioned Kanye, but he mentioned Kanye under the guise of like, you did that to Kanye too. Like that's
Yes.
your idol. You even
Yes.
did that to your idol.
Yes,
Like
yes,
you got
yes.
you have no kind of coof.
Right.
Like
Because
so.
Ace Trumpets, he got at Kanye. He took a little couple shots at Kanye.
Yeah.
But on this one, it was, I'm taking shots at Travis for how you was when I was with Kanye. Like just how you were moving.
Yeah. Just he ain't like how he was moving when he's with Kanye. He ain't like how he's moving when he's with Pharrell. He's like, I just don't like how this nigga move. Period. He ain't playing with boy.
He said something. Was it him that said something about Travis and
You cried in front of me. You died in
That
front
interview?
of me.
was it interview? He's saying like he's not really. He was
Yeah.
talking about him like riding coach.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
doing the
He
monkey
said,
dance.
Yeah.
I don't agree with his whole makeup.
Yeah, the way he was saying the visceral
Yeah.
energy he had, I was
You
like,
wanted
he
to
really
snuff him.
he
Oh,
don't
yeah.
like that nigga
Yeah,
at all.
not at
Like, like
Not at all. You felt it the way he was saying in the interview.
yeah, that's what makes him so good as a rapper too, because he raps like that. When he's saying something, when he's rapping it, you feel like, yo, he means that shit right now. Like
Yeah.
this is like he just like these feelings is fresh. Like that's how he sounds, and yeah, he
He said, you died in front of me.
yeah.
That's crazy words, bro.
Yeah.
Put together, bro.
You died in front of me. Calabasas took your bitch. You cried in front of me.
Yep.
He called it
He said,
Calabasas took it. He didn't say your bitch.
no,
he
he
said
said
something else.
she didn't need you to eat. She
Yeah,
I forgot how-
Utopia.
Yeah,
He called that's what he called.
Utopia moved in
Yeah.
down the street. She didn't need you to eat. Her lipstick was her lip gloss was popping or something
Yeah.
like that. Because her line
Yeah.
it took off at
Yeah,
that
and
point.
she got that Billy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was going crazy.
Yeah.
Because he basically saying like Travis came to him in the studio, like on his knees crying, like when he lost Kylie, and he was there. He like had to put his arm around him,
Yeah.
like because he was crying like a little bitch, and then like
He
to see
explained
him
it
move like
more
a
in that
snake.
short interview
Yeah.
where he was talking about how he was playing.
he got a
games.
point though. Like I couldn't argue with it. I was like, the only defense Travis got is he is making it sound like Travis had those records when he went to go chill, like to let them hear the album. But it's documented both times, like Travis got the verse like right before he dropped it, like within 24, 48 hours before the album came out. And so both times it was kind of like a situation like, yo, Drake just sent me a verse, and he hears it, he's like, oh, this is insane. This got to go on the album. And he rushes and gets it put on the album before the release.
Nah, it's the wishy-washiness. Like,
Yeah.
you're,
But you at least
you're
could
with
call.
this camp.
Yeah.
So it's just, again, if you riding, I believe in that. If you riding with me, don't go chill over there. Now I look at you different.
yeah.
How could you be with me and then go over there
Doesn't make
Yeah.
no sense.
and then come back?
And it's one thing. It's one thing to do that, but it's another thing to do that the way he does it. Like some phone calls need to be made. Like if you're gonna be neutral, you be neutral. Whatever, you're not street. You're not, or whatever you are. You're not part of that. But the least you could do, for example, you get the meltdown verse. That's mad personal. and like you was just with the nigga, the least you could do is be like, yo, I'm just calling you real quick. The album about to come out. Drake just sent me a verse. It's crazy, and it's like kind of coming at your head. I just want to see how you feel about it. Like, you know, that's my man's, you my man's. I don't really be involved, but this verse is amazing. What do you think?
For me, I don't. It starts at me. Maybe it's an old head thing.
Yeah.
There's no neutral. What are you talking about neutral?
Yeah. I don't know how to deal with that either.
It's cool. Like if that's the route you gotta go, you don't have to be over here.
Yeah.
You can go do that. With no hate, no nothing. Just go be neutral over there.
Yeah.
But if you're over here, this is what it is. So you went over there. You definitely went over there because he was throwing shots at good music and all of that.
Yeah, he was.
He's the one that put it out there that he pretty much made Kanye and all of that.
Yeah.
He stole my sound. And then you come back.
Yeah, that's weird.
And then when you come back, you're moving
a little shifty.
Yeah.
Sicko mode comes out while you back over there. You saying you and Kanye are actually
you
brothers?
a star.
Yeah.
I'm a real person who does music. You're a star. I'm not with the stars.
Yeah.
That's how I took it. I don't really like stars either, so I get that.
Yeah. I do take it like that too. I think that's how Pusha was delivering it. And that's how Pusha acts anyway.
Yeah.
Like he acts like, yo, I'm gonna stay an actual person. Like I'm not gonna become this above the crowd kind of dude. Like
you walk around with Utopia briefcase, you showing up you doing promo at the session.
In the session.
Yo, get the fuck out of here. It's not even your session.
It's a Pharrell session with the Clipse.
Yeah, come on, man.
Get out, my nigga. Like I love Travis. You know I love Travis's music. I bump Travis Scott regularly. Get out.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out the room.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I feel him on that.
You cried in front of me. Calabasas took Utopia. You died in front of me. Ugh.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
That noise, like that disgust. Oh man. And what's Travis gonna do? He can't be like, yo, all right, I'm about to pen some shit. Like you can't do nothing.
I know.
You gotta sit there and just die in front of niggas because you can't. If you try to fight, there's no surviving that.
The other part that makes it a little more ruthless is, I don't know. I'm not really a Travis in the Travis Scott crowd or the wave.
Yeah,
I like some of his music, right? But his music, his last couple offerings are trash. So it's like he's dying right now. So it feel like Push stepping on him while he's going down.
Yeah, I mean, them last singles are pretty bad. The last project he did, I thought was cool. Like I liked it, but
nah, not for me.
His last few.
It seemed like he tapping more into he's going more into the influencer bag because the music ain't working. I'm seeing like Twitch showings. Like he's doing more.
You know what's happening with Travis too? Travis has reached a certain level of like success for so long that his music is starting to Lil Wayne out in terms of like it's starting to become all commercial now.
Because you don't have nothing to rap about.
Yeah, and then the way he's making his music now, I feel like Travis used to sit in the studio and care about how the song sounds in the car and how the song sound. Now it seems like he does stadium so much that he's like stadium music, Europe, Ibiza. That's it, and so it only sounds good in those settings. So that
maybe I'm not giving enough credit. I gotta defend my man Lil Wayne a little bit.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne is lost. He's in his own world.
Yeah.
So his music sound like, where you from, my dude? You really are Martian.
Yeah.
So, but for me, Travis Scott, I think he's intentional about the stuff he does. It's just not hitting.
Yeah, I think his intention changed though. It's not that he's not intentional. I think it's just he doesn't care about his core fan base at home that has a job and all that as much as he did before. It's just more focused on festival type of crowds.
I think we grew up, B.
You think so? I mean, I still like some of his music, but I just think sonically it just sounds like when I listen to it, I can hear where it plays. Like I can hear this.
Right.
I feel like I'm listening to something in a stadium.
That's what I'm saying. We're not moshing at our age.
Yeah,
so
we're not.
That's not for us anymore. So you're still doing that?
Yeah, but the kids
that?
ain't feeling it anymore either, though.
Because
they ain't feeling.
They're younger. So
Yeah.
that sound they're not on. They were never on that sound.
That's true. So it's kind of like that boat passed them.
Yeah. So we're all grown up. He's the high school quarterback. Like, nigga, what are you doing? Still doing that?
Yeah.
You still moshing?
Yeah. It's
Learn an instrument or something. Like, give me some similes, metaphors. You still trying to do that?
Yeah.
We're looking at him as a clown.
Yeah, you are moshing. You're like 30.
And then you're going back to the young kids as an old man doing that shit. You look kind of corny.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm cool.
Which is a similar like critique they give like Drake and certain people that just just still be on younger shit. Like when you like, all right, bro, like you mad old, like you still doing that, like dating 22-year-olds and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And Drake's like 10 years older than Travis Scott, right?
I don't think that much older. Nah.
He's
Drake is
still
what, 36?
39. Nah,
37?
he's like 40 almost.
No. He's 36 or 37.
He's
Something
born
like
in
that.
86.
He's born in 86?
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
I touched down in 86.
He was a man by the age of 6. Damn.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's 38.
Who? Travis?
Drake.
Drake. No, Drake is He
He be 38 this year?
39 this year.
39 this year.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So you're saying you put them in the same
Travis is like 30 or something.
Nah,
like that.
I was saying it's worse for Drake because he's older.
But,
think it's worse?
no, I don't think it's worse
You
for
think
Drake.
his music is
Oh no.
okay.
No, I just meant in terms of trying to
like be young and shit.
Yeah.
I don't think it's worse for Drake only because Travis is doing younger shit.
Okay.
That's what
People
I'm saying.
cut people slack for having a kid, but like having a kid doesn't make you an adult.
Like
Travis still is trying to mosh pit.
That's
and
what I'm
trying to
saying.
do like he's doing like, oh, I'm a college freshman type shit.
right.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Drake is doing grown man immature shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you see that amongst other men our age.
Yes,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
100%.
Yeah. What Travis is doing is he got his shirt off, jumping in the crowd. You're
Yeah.
not 20 no more.
Like they said, he came in the studio session was jumping up and down like he everybody's there doing a monkey dance like Pusha said.
Crazy.
What are you doing, bro? You're 30. Like just walk in like, yo, what's going on? It's a pleasure. Like if you excited, yo, it's a pleasure. I'm happy to meet you. Yo, Pusha, I miss you.
Right.
Like a normal nigga.
Yeah.
Like you like yee. Like what are you doing, bro?
I used to be able to have a fifth of hand blow down like a half a pound
Yeah.
in the night. That's over now. One blunt, one drink, I'm good.
Yeah.
He's still trying. He doing coke. You know he on Molly coke, everything.
Yeah.
He's lean the same night. He look
which,
crazy.
Which one of the drugs are you trying, Travis? Yes.
He combining coke and Adderall.
Everything. He's on it all.
Yeah, you can
That's
tell
crazy.
he's partied
That
up.
shit hit different the older
That
you just
LSD.
look crazy trying to hang with the young niggas.
Yeah.
And then who you bagging at the club that night?
Yeah.
She's a couple years older than your daughter.
Yeah, she could be one of
That's
them young
crazy.
streamers.
Nah, I'm cool and all that.
That's why the music's suffering too, though. He too in that like he's in this bubble. You could just tell.
So now you on a show with Playboy Cardi, and you trying to be cool with him when
Yeah.
you used to be the dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's corny. You got to move on, man.
Oof.
Yeah,
Yeesh.
nah, I'm cool.
Playboy card.
Music's stinking up. Y'all got any favorite projects this year?
I,
Our favorite song, like our favorite moment, just something like I feel like it's been a good year so far, in my opinion. Not necessarily the albums that have been dropped. You could argue that, but just like the energy and the moments that have happened. Like I feel like there's been a lot of good moments this year so far.
see, I would
in
love to
hip-hop
talk
and
about
R&B.
that because for me, I'm trying to think of moments. Unless you're going back to, I'm over the whole Kendrick Drake thing. So if that's where you going,
I
with
say
it,
pieces that plays a big part in that.
Joey
too.
West Coast.
Yeah, I thought
Joey
that was
Badass
refreshing.
West Coast.
that was like 2 weeks.
Yeah. It was,
But it was a good 2 weeks though.
I'm cool.
It was refreshing. We haven't had one of those in a minute, bro.
I'm cool. I'm a hypocrite, right?
Yeah.
Because it was cool, it was friendly, it was all that, but I want to see somebody snuff somebody. I wanted, he dissed them right. They were right there dissing each other, and then they dapped up, and then he was like,
Well, that's what we needed, yo. Listen, you mad toxic.
He finishing his lines. He finishing the lines of his verse for when they did the cipher.
Yeah.
He was ad libbing my man's joint when it was a diss. I'm like, what's going on here?
I like that.
Nah.
I like that. Like, I miss us having just some contentious, aggressive beef that's just music, though. Like, niggas don't have to punch each other out every time or, like, stab each other. Like, it don't have to become you can't come over here anymore.
and it was cool before.
Yeah. Like, Pro Era and TDE have deep ties. So it's like, all right.
I feel it, but nah.
Yeah.
I needed to be a
This nigga
little
toxic.
Nah, not toxic. I needed to be like Dipset locks.
You want to choke
They're
somebody
not,
out.
they're
Look.
not shooting each other up, but it's not friendly, my nigga.
But
That was
keep it-
friendly, though.
Nah, get your feet with your
But they look like they probably would have gotten to a scuffle, but like a friend scuffle.
or
Like,
their mans get to I needed to be
Yeah.
It's cool, but it's not cool.
Nah, I feel if it was a versus and they was if that wasn't like a cypher, but it was a versus, that energy would have been there. That same type of energy would have been there.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's because that was Soul specifically that was standing next to him. Him and Soul are friends.
Yeah.
Like real friends. If Ray Vaughn was there, the energy would have been different.
Yeah.
Then it would have been a lot more. If Daylight was there, it would have been a lot icier. But because those specific two are actual close friends in real life, that they could never get like that. Like no matter what Ab-Soul said to Joey, man, what Joey said to Ab-Soul, it was never gonna become like beefy.
We just don't gotta. I don't know. This nigga he ad-libbed his verse.
You just want nigga.
That's too much, yo. Huh?
But you want that nigga to put him in the figure 4 leg lock?
Nah,
Nah, but his ad-lib was like, oh, that's what you gonna say?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, you going there? His ad-lib
But he
was
knew.
But from what I heard though, he found out like that same day or something like that. Like they didn't know the verses until they came together and did like a warm up before.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. Like I was under the impression that like they knew like a couple days ago and they had organized it together.
Now I get that.
Yeah.
I
But I came to learn that the same thing like that he like found out like almost in real time and was just adjusting to it accordingly. And
Yeah.
he just that nice.
Your dressing room over there, my dressing room gotta be over here. It's just gotta be different.
Yeah.
It's just gotta be different. Like if you was on a different football team, like we can't buddy right now.
I do get that. You don't want to be like that LeBron shit. Like you don't want to be like best friends with your enemy all the time. But
all the time, like no, we could be cool. Like if I see you, if we're in Japan and we're on the same tour and I see you, what up?
Yeah.
All right, cool. It's good. I like what you're doing. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. But don't tell me after that cipher they went to dinner together. Nah, I don't want to hear that.
You know another thing though? That cipher was apparently recorded like a couple months before it dropped. So at the time, all that Joey had said was like that song that he had dropped.
yeah.
The Rule Is Back.
The Rule's Back, yeah.
So he didn't really say nothing that much. He just kind of said there's a lot of West Coast dick sucking.
licking.
Yeah.
A lot of West Coast dick licking.
So what Ab-Soul came in with is just that. So he's still kind of chill.
So he really didn't know anything was going on.
Yeah.
Yet. That's it. That's a good point too. I didn't know that.
And then Joey really shot during that cipher. So
Maybe you're right. It is toxic. I don't know.
Nah, you want a nigga to get choked out.
But you can't talk like. I come from even with your boy was snapping on each other. It could go left.
Yeah, but you know the lines though. It's like you could say some foul shit, but you can't mention my moms. You can't talk about my girl or my kids.
Nigga, if I just feel like you're going too far, all right, relax, nigga. Like, and it could go left and keep going. You funny? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It just I don't know, man.
I don't know. I felt like I like that. I feel like it was healthy for hip hop.
He was talking about him right there.
Yeah,
And he was giving him
he
the
did
Brooklyn
like
smile
47.
while he was sunning him.
Yeah, he did.
I was like,
his swag was a little different
Yeah,
though.
that's the point. That's
that
what I'm
would get me
saying.
mad too. That would got
You
me
went
mad.
up. You think it was friendly sparring? Then he came on and hit you with the Brooklyn. Like,
don't
nigga.
disrespect my peoples and look cool, my
Nah.
nigga. You gotta pick one or the other.
And it wasn't just my peoples. You disrespect me and my whole team.
He did like 47 daylight
And then
flips.
you gonna go ad lib his joint. You don't even got. It's not even like you got to fight, but don't ad lib his joint.
Yeah.
Don't add to his performance.
It's not your man's right now.
More lit than he did you. You wildin'.
That's funny.
You might be right. It's some toxic New York shit because they be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you be wanting to pick a nigga up and tombstone him and shit.
Nah, just keep. Nah, Dad, just keep it.
I don't know. I feel like it was a tough record though, a tough performance, a tough beef. Like the pause. That's crazy. I'm wilding.
Yeah,
but like that was a fire like battle that they had. You know what I'm saying? Let me say battle. They
nice
had,
little
like,
back and forth.
Yeah, like I felt like Ray Vaughn kind of thinks like how you think because Ray Vaughn like was the only one
It's
that
one of
like,
my favorite moments.
He kept trying to take it somewhere crazy, and I was like, damn, man, like. I understand it's beef. Whatever you don't rock with him, you don't know him. But then you taking it kind of deep a little bit, like real quick. Him and then the and ass cheeks.
He said ass cheeks.
I don't know. I apologize. I don't remember this nigga name, bro.
Who you talking about?
The nigga the West Coast nigga that jumped in that Joey Badass. He called him ass cheeks. And I can't remember his name now.
I thought that was Daylight. I thought that was a nickname.
No, there's a nigga. The nigga that did that verse for Kendrick on GNX.
As Shike.
Yeah.
Not left.
It's like AZ. It's like AZ.
Yeah. I know you're
Cheek-
talking about.
cheek-
Ass cheek, something like that.
Yeah. And then Joey Bad's like, how will it respond to a nigga named Ass Cheeks?
Yeah.
That nigga.
Yeah, that's funny.
He was going extra hard too. I was like, damn, nigga, like y'all really want to kill a nigga or something? Like, why y'all going so crazy?
But I mean, you're killing them on the track. It's supposed to be like that.
Yeah. Then that comes back to why you'd be right that you decide where the line is crossed at and you get tight. Like I probably would have took it a little more personal than Joey did. Some of the shit that
Joey said there's a lot of West Coast dick like he's shutting down the whole coast.
Yeah.
All right, nigga.
But he's like saying like, yo, they dick riding y'all.
No,
and
we know
then
what
they
he's-
respond like, yeah, your bitches are this and that, and like it's like, damn, nigga, the fuck, like
They taking what?
shoot one of y'all niggas. Bro.
Yeah.
Like, why you mentioning my shorty? You mentioning my like you taking?
You said
go
shoot
in.
one of them. You gonna go to LA and say that?
Nah, I'm not going to LA.
Okay, all right, all right.
But you know what I'm saying? In the heat of the moment, if like, we're in front of each other and you say shit like that, then I'm liable to react a certain way.
Choke you out.
I feel you.
Yeah, Pat Bev.
I feel you. You could react that way in Brooklyn, nigga. Not in LA. They
That's
let
true.
you know.
That's true though. That's true. And Joey know that. You could do it like just like they can't come to Brooklyn, come to his hood, and just say and do whatever they want. He can't go to L.A. and go out there and just be saying whatever he want. Mm-hmm. It's not gonna be safe.
So it was cool. The only thing, stylistically, Ab is a way better rapper to me. But to me,
Lyricist?
lyrics, yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I don't think he's a better rapper necessarily, personally.
You need his work, his verses. You need to study.
Yeah.
So
His wordplay is crazy.
So for a beef, it's not the greatest. So that's why for me it wasn't the greatest clash, because stylistically it's Joey's gonna win because it got little. There's no swag on.
But that's why
shit.
Absol had to be out of it though, and that's why he kind of had to like, yo, let y'all do what y'all doing, because there's a clash there. But Joey's better than Absol at certain things to me personally. Like Joey, I think is a better rapper slightly, and the reason why I say a better rapper, I think Absol is better with lyrical composition. Mm-hmm. Joey has way better delivery to me, and better flow. Like
he's
Joey,
a better MC.
Yeah, he's one of the best MCs in the game to me. Like the way that he raps,
I
the
separate
flow,
MC
his
and
pocket.
rapper for me.
Okay, fair.
A little slight category difference for me.
That's fair. All right, then if that's the case, now I can rock with that. Yeah.
And Rayvon. I think Rayvon's better than Joey, but he's not as big. Rayvon lyrically, he got it, man.
Rayvon is nice.
He is.
He's nice. Where he can't get Joey, where Joey has been beating everyone in, is just MCing.
Yeah.
Like that delivery, man. Like he's just cooler than all of them. Like, and then he says it like, because Rayvon, one of Rayvon's responses was better than Joey's reply. Like when you talk about just lyrics, like he was like barring that shit up. Rayvon could spit, but
you think he's one of the best on TDE?
Rayvon, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Even just as a total package, he's one of the best.
What's his name with TD? Westside Boogie?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Okay.
All right.
Is he okay?
So. He dropped something a couple years ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
He been at?
Yeah. All right. Rayvon's one of them.
Yeah. Rayvon is nice. But Joey just outswagged him so much that it didn't matter, bro.
Yeah.
And he was getting jumped, and I think people were like, all right, we ignored it when everybody said Drake was getting jumped. But Joey's getting jumped, yo.
He wasn't getting jumped. He threw the first shot.
He was, but he snuffed somebody and the whole crew jumped him.
And you have a way bigger audience, so you're going to get more people on your side, period, first.
Well, I don't even know if I'll say way bigger, because it's not like he, like 1-to-1, yeah. But it is him versus a whole, there's a lot of niggas. You can
add them all up, they're not going to be as big as Joey.
I think they will when you add them all
Joey
up.
got movies. He's on Wu-Tang.
Add up TDE.
Yeah.
And he's on Power. He got a whole audience that don't even know he's a rapper.
Excluding Kendrick and like Schoolboy Q, I don't think. I mean,
some people didn't even
individually. No, I just meant as a collective.
I know. I mean, I'm saying if you
some
exclude
people
them,
don't know Joey's
so.
music. They learned how dope he was from this.
That's true.
Yes.
You're right.
I think I was talking
he
to you about
model. He doing all types. He's way bigger.
Some people only know him for Power,
right?
And until
that's what you're just saying too.
Calvin Klein ad? He's just a bigger.
Joey's a big entity.
Rayvon, people learned his name because of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot
I
of people
still don't
did.
know Ass Cheek name.
Yeah, that nigga, I don't know what his name is. All I know is
No
he just
disrespect, your shit was fly, but
it wasn't.
niggas don't know you.
You cool. No disrespect. I don't want no smoke. This shit wasn't fly though. This shit was whack, bro.
Is this
It
one?
was whack.
I need to look it up.
It was like,
I'm not typing Ass Cheek in my YouTube, nigga.
yeah, I can't.
Nah.
Cause it was like the pocket he was in, like it just wasn't built for this. Like the song didn't work for like where the beef was at the point. Like it was just mad aggressive and mad like threatening and like it's just a lot. But he's a street dude, so he's like his mentality.
Oh, so
similar
I
to
know
how
you
you
don't
think
really
it.
like all of that.
The street dude stuff?
Yeah.
I'm just not a street dude, and I don't really. It's street it's stuff. His stuff is kind of stupid. So like all that shit, like I don't really like care for it. I respect it because it's your world, but I don't really care for it. I don't really like empathize with it that much.
I got you.
So like because like where he took it, I was just like, how'd you get there? He was kind of explaining himself in the song, so I respected that. I was like, all right, you're from a different world, you think differently where you're from, but I was still just like, okay though, but all right, bro, it's rap, bro. You rapper now, like go be a rapper.
Yes, but so they don't play certain way again. So watch who you're playing with. I was thinking that when he stepped out, I was like, West Coast, they don't. That whole
Yeah.
this song thing moves differently out there.
Yeah.
He was ready. He just said, I don't care. I don't know. I guess like, well, honestly, it's exactly what Kendrick did when he did a Control verse. It's the same kind of thing. It's
Yeah.
like saying like, I'm in the mood for smoke and I want smoke. Everybody like come get this smoke and like we going at it. We gonna see who the best is. If you don't like it, I don't care. It's the same thing, really.
The only thing, the difference is for me when
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick did it, because I don't want to give Kendrick Kendrick was doing it with niggas who wasn't moving that way.
Yeah, that's
When
true.
he did it, Lil Big Sean was not on that time.
Yeah, he did like name Wale. Well, yeah,
He was naming all the big
Yeah.
people, but he was trying to bring the energy back. But yeah, it's like you're beating up on people who's not from that world, nigga.
Yeah, facts.
Because there wasn't really anybody from the West Coast except like Game.
No,
Not just West Coast, but you talking about that kind
aggressive,
of that underground battling, aggressive, like
yeah, Big Sean,
DMX and Jay-Z
Wale,
world.
all of that. That was kind of different.
There was just nobody popular.
Yeah,
That's why
that
was
had
moving
that
that
world
way.
was
Yeah.
dead at the time. That's what it was.
Yeah.
There was no one relevant that mattered that would be worth the time of day for Kendrick to even say that to.
No, the rap wasn't there.
Yeah. And then the only people that he could say it to that was relevant were a generation that he would never shoot at. They were like Wayne and Push's generation and all that. He's never gonna shoot at them.
He could have said it to some other people who was ready.
He could have said it to Joey, but Joey might have been
Joey
just too
does-
little.
Joey didn't deserve
Joey
that.
was like that. Joey was writing.
He didn't deserve that at that time.
No,
He did.
that's what I'm saying. He was
Yeah.
too little.
Nah, you're wild.
That's
He
what I'm
did.
saying.
He did.
Nah. Joey
When
was,
the Control dropped,
That's actually yeah. It was 2013.
when Control dropped, it was 14.
No,
Yeah,
it
but-
wasn't.
13. Oh, yeah, it was 13.
13.
Joey had his album around that time. That
Yeah,
was
Yeah.
but that was
One
big.
Train, all
that
of
was
that
big in New York.
One Train was ASAP, but that was a big.
But Joey was big in New York. He wasn't big. Yet.
Nah, he was. That's how he got big.
But I think, but
That
some
That's
was
of,
how he heated up, bro.
some of
But
those
big
other-
enough to talk to Kendrick.
some of those other names he named, it's
Kendrick
just the
just
same
dropped
level.
at that time. Like that's when he was just really.
Yeah,
No, that was the Control verse took Kendrick to another level. But that was when Kendrick was already like exploded on with his album. Good Kid, Mad City came out in 2012, and then
I
it
don't
was
think they were that far off. Man.
yeah. It was like 6
not
months
when
later.
they dropped where they're at.
Now, then,
The-
when
then
the
I
Control
think-
verse, I don't think it was
I
that
don't
far.
think Joey was in the same room as Kendrick at that time. At that time, Kendrick was
He wasn't on the same. You're right, not the same room. He was on the same floor.
But
Nah.
but the thing is, he was in the same room with the people he named. Is what I'm saying. Like you take out like J. Cole, Wale, Drake. A lot of those other people he named, he was in the same room as.
I don't know because I was in New York and I come to learn how dramatic the New York bias is. And I think like Joey, if we're talking about just from our perspective of being in New York at the time, Joey is huge for us.
I wasn't.
But
in New
a
York,
lot
though.
of people don't know that Joey like badass raps when you come like I talk to people all the time that during this beef that didn't know that he was even a rapper for real.
I agree because he went to music and fashion and kind of went away. But that time, the Flatbush Zombies, I feel like that was
Yeah.
it was big that time.
Flatbush Zombies
That's
is
an
never big.
ASAP. That whole New York movement was ASAP and all that. He was part of the ASAP. So when ASAP came
He was
out,
around
it
the
was
same
Joey.
time. Yeah,
Yeah, they
were
were
around the same
both
time.
right.
But they had dramatically different experiences though in how their music career went.
don't
Joey
think
stayed
so.
underground at the time. He never came out of underground. ASAP Rocky was Grammy nominated. Like they were
ASAP,
different worlds.
ASAP blew up. It was bigger and better, but I think there was still
But
some
at that specific moment in time, ASAP was already a Grammy nominated artist. 2013, he already had like his second album was out or came out around that time, and then what you call it?
I don't know why people do that with the Grammy nominated artists. There be mad Grammy nominated artists I never heard of, so I don't put credence.
The reason why I say that is
talking about the energy in the
for
street.
our categories.
That song "One Train" before Control came out. One Train was kind of like that.
One Train was fire.
It was,
but it was very regional. But that's the reason why I mentioned the Grammy nominated artists, because in our in black categories, they don't put people up there that don't have a multi-region like reach.
The time Drake lost the album to Audrey Day or whatever her name is, who the fuck is listening to that?
Audrey Day? She was big, bro.
Who the fuck is listening to that?
I don't even know
White
what it
people.
is, bro. I'm not gonna
And where
lie.
she at now?
Yeah,
I hate when they be doing that.
She had a moment, and then it was not us
cool.
listening to it, but people
Andra
listening.
Day?
Andra Day, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
Is
I'm
Andra
like,
Day is her
I was
name?
like, I don't know who
Yeah,
Audrey
yeah.
O'Day
That was
is.
Audrey.
O'Day is Danny D. Kane, I think. I think she's one of the girls
One
from
of
that
them
group.
joints. Whatever.
Andra Day got, I'll rise up,
Yeah, see?
rise like that.
That was your shit?
Nah. That was the promo for all the playoff games.
Okay.
That nigga hit
that
that
year.
note like a monster.
Nah, I didn't
Nah,
wanna go too hard.
it's crazy because I know the song, but I don't know who did it. Like,
Why you nice though?
Nah. I ain't really hit the note. If I really hit the note, you know I hit the
and then
note.
winning the
sound like
Grammy
Business
over
Soul
Drake for that. Like, what was that? Who is this?
Nah, that's some bullshit.
Leon Bridges. They stay bringing him up. Every award show he performing. Who the fuck is Leon
It's
Bridges?
broad reaching, bro.
He playing blues. Nigga, if you don't get the fuck out of here,
Yeah, you just watch
Yo.
Sinners, you know.
Huh?
You just watch Sinners, you know they go crazy.
cool.
We all
And
be-
that's another thing.
We ought to be kind of one
Not to
another.
jump,
yeah?
but you see my man at BT Awards singing, and everyone was like, "Yo, who is that dude singing with Lucky Day?"
Yeah, because he was stinking it up.
I didn't know who it was. Babe was like, "Oh, it's boy from Sinners." I was like, "I'm
Yeah.
supposed to like it because it's him." This shit is trash.
That nigga was stinking it up. You heard?
Damn, for real.
Yeah, I think it was a sound issue. I think he had bad inner ears because he was also off key at one point, and then he like caught himself. Like, I could hear him like catching himself and like getting back on key, and I was like, I wonder if he can't hear himself at all. And
They could have just took that whole segment. We didn't need that song. We didn't need them doing it.
yeah,
It's probably, they probably curated that part just because of Sinners. And
I ain't gonna hold you. I
The
didn't
hype
watch.
that came from Sinners.
You didn't watch the clip? I
I
didn't watch,
didn't watch the award show.
I didn't watch
Most of
the
the award show I saw was through Kai stream. So
Yeah,
I
most of
watching
our
the
show
stream.
was clips of him and Kevin Hart and
Yeah.
Drewski. Them niggas need a
Them three
TV
niggas
show.
are nutcases, bro.
They need a movie, something immediately, man.
They do.
Limited.
They probably got that in the works.
Yeah.
I saw a couple clips and it was one of the better award shows from last. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I saw a lot of clips. Watched most of the performances. It was one of the better award shows.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard it was actually pretty good for what it's worth.
You got, I know you from Luke James. Every award show, he's singing something.
Yeah, I'm tired of Luke James.
I'm tired of him too, but
I'm sick and tired.
But he's
of this nigga.
nice.
He's nice. He
But
is
you had,
nice.
so you had him, you had Lucky Day, and then you had this dude. Who the fuck is this dude? And he was wearing like a
Isn't he
James
like
Brown
Malcolm
suit.
Canton or something like that?
I don't know what the fuck he was wearing, but you said his name.
Yeah.
Don't say his name.
My nigga, how's the song going, Sinners?
Which
Let I be free or whatever. I don't know what that nigga saying.
Dad, I'm sorry. Son.
I don't know what the song was.
Not coming home tonight.
All I
Something
know
like
that
that,
shit
right?
was hard, nigga. That shit
It was
fire.
hard in the movie. Yeah.
Yeah. That nigga got on that BET stage. Some smell
If they had him sing that song, it'd have been like, all right, but don't sing nothing else. Man.
He's a real artist though. Like he be making music.
Yeah, he on his Leon Bridges shit.
Yo, I'll prove me wrong. I'm cool. I'm big on admitting when I'm wrong.
Like I heard he was like nice before the movie, because this is like that was his first acting role. He's a musician before that, so I don't know.
No, he found it. He found something else to do. Go start acting.
Yeah.
I know everybody
funny.
want to be a dual threat, triple threat. I'm cool.
Facts. That's funny.
The award show was cool. Just a couple things. Just
They could do better.
Yeah.
people. Yo, did you see that joke? I was cringing when I was watching it. When I was like, damn.
Which
When
one?
Kevin Hart joked on Kirk Franklin.
Oh,
I didn't see it. Oh, I know he said some wild shit. I know he said some
He
wild
said,
shit.
Kirk, nobody want to see you front twerking up here. Nobody ain't see you front turking. Popping dick for Jesus is wild. And Kirk was sitting there with that face, like, it's the truth though.
Yeah, I mean that's real.
Popping dick for Jesus.
Niggas don't want to see that.
Nah.
Like, keep your meat in your pants and stand still, nigga. Why you always got tight ass pants? You up there popping dick for Jesus? What are you doing? What are you doing, bro?
What song you got that require that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Christian Plies.
That nigga be up there did Christian Plies.
He said Christian Plies.
Yeah,
He up there dancing like Genuine. I don't know what he be doing up there, man.
It was mad fun. Kevin Hart did a great job, yo.
yeah.
Nah, Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart's a great host.
He is.
Because
Man.
he doesn't give a shit. That's why he's so good. That nigga Kev.
That's my favorite space for him. Hosting and off the cuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good at that off the cuff. Yeah. That yeah.
I didn't know about the simultaneous stream, so how did y'all watching it through the lens of Drewski and Kai Cenat? I heard good things.
Nah, it was good.
I only seen the clips. So but the clips were hilarious and it was mostly backstage clips that I seen.
Okay.
Like I seen the clip of when Wale went up to Kai.
I heard about that.
So
I didn't
that
see
joint-
it. I just kept hearing the conversation about it.
I seen it. Looking through the lens of the clip and how they cut it, it does look crazy and why Wale, because it looks like Kai is disrespecting him. I know he's not.
Yeah.
It's just the way it was like he was talking to Snoop and he's like, oh word, yeah. Yeah, so it's like he didn't care.
But so what? Nigga, move on.
Exactly. And also when you look at the context, yeah, he's having a conversation already. He's just whatever. But if you Wale,
Nah. You don't know who I am? Nigga, move on. Get the fuck out of here. And Kai's from New York.
yeah,
Like, nigga, move on. Who the
Yeah.
fuck is you?
yeah,
Then they told him, it was like, oh, nah, he's somebody.
yeah.
Now you supposed to switch it up? I don't know who you are.
And he really is young too.
Who, Kai?
Yeah, like he's not gonna know
Nah.
unless he's like his parents had a heavy musical background where he's like listening to stuff when he's mad young. He's 23 or something like that. So
He don't know.
yeah,
Like, people gonna hate. I'm one of them people, yo. I'm not young like that, but I'm not that old where I be putting mad respect on African Bubata and all of them.
yeah,
That's not my type of hip hop. That shit, all of that hippity hip hop shit, I'm fuck out of here with all of that,
Yeah.
right? So I could be sitting in a restaurant with one of them from that generation. I wouldn't know. I don't know. All right, cool. Nice to meet you. I'm not.
yeah. Facts.
Yeah. So he looking at Wale. He don't know.
Yeah. Like he knew the song, but he don't know what he looked
Lotus
like. He don't-
Flower Bomb. How old is? He don't know that.
Exactly. This is over 10 years old.
Shit. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool on that. I think that's corny. Then he went up to him and pressed him afterwards.
Yeah.
Should have washed them right there. Had somebody. He got security. Should have had him up there.
He said that he thought he would know him because they did like a charity event together, playing flag football. They was on the same team. But yeah, nah, that's not gonna stick.
So he was mad that he didn't remember him.
Something like that. Like he's like, yo, I thought he'd know me. He disrespected me. Yeah, nah.
I'm cool. I'm cool.
The other clips I seen was just him, Drewski, Kevin Hart backstage, just cutting jokes on each other, and them niggas is hilarious, bro.
Yeah, they are.
Them niggas
They
is
are.
hilarious.
They be going in, especially the I like the way they play off each other. Kevin Hart and
Yes,
Kai.
yes,
It's dope.
Yeah.
It's definitely big brother, little brother.
yes.
Yeah.
And I like it.
Favorite nephew uncle dynamic.
And I see Drewski like back up and let them work it and try to step in a
Drewski
little.
knows how to move.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
smart dude.
Yeah, they just got a great dynamic. They really need to show us something. They got a great dynamic.
Quick, did Kai address the Wale thing afterwards on his stream or anything? Has he addressed it since?
Yeah, he did.
He apologized, didn't he?
He yeah, kind of, but it wasn't like
it was more
but
like
it wasn't
he
a fake
explained himself,
apology.
right? It was more like he
just
explained himself.
because he realized for one that he did meet him before, and like they were like,
So what?
and then he knew his music and didn't realize it until afterwards. Like his editor, I think, or somebody he was talking to was like, "Nah, you know this nigga. Like, listen to
Somebody
this."
had to play it for him.
And then he was like, "Oh shit, that was him." And he's like, "Yo, my fault, man. I'll just be,
Same
like,
way.
Is what it is. Like,
They be telling me though, that's AC/DC. I don't know who the fuck it is. Then you play it and I'm like, oh,
yes.
yeah. That's that joint.
and Wale gotta be realistic with himself. Like, that's Kai Cenat right now, and he's moving around. He's the hottest like person in the like right now. Period. Yo, you expect him to remember people, bro? He don't remember nobody, man. He don't know what's going on. He did the work. He did worse to Babyface, and it's Babyface.
Yeah, he didn't do
So
worse.
it was a little worse. It's just that Babyface didn't react like Babyface reacted like he shouldn't know who I am.
Babyface is him, so he act like, oh, he don't know me. All right, I'm still him.
Yeah.
You acting
exactly.
like, nigga, you don't know me?
Yeah,
Get the
true,
fuck
true,
outta
true.
Here. You should
It was real insecure shit.
What I heard is Wale was like just before the BET Awards, he was doing an interview and he was talking about the same type of subject and not being recognized and stuff like that. And then he went to the BET
He was on
Awards.
Joe Budden podcast.
Yeah.
about not being recognized
Yeah.
and liking it or not
Not liking it and
Not
like just
liking
not getting the respect he
So
deserves.
he want to be famous.
And then like
Yeah.
the next day or
You've been
two,
saying it for
the
years.
Kai Cenat situation happened or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, so he a star. All right, nigga.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, nigga. I don't like them star niggas. Like,
Yeah.
you don't recognize me.
Yeah. That's just
Two
funny.
men who just, yo, what up? Good to see you at the award show. I don't need to know who you are. And if we sitting and we chopping up, oh, I did these songs. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I love those songs. That's who you are? Cool.
Yeah.
Not, you don't know who I am. Who the fuck is you?
Nigga,
Get the
Wale,
fuck out of my. Yo, I'm getting tight for him.
Well,
Wale.
on that bombshell, we're gonna
cool
go ahead and wrap it up right here.
You cool, Wale. You cool.
Nah, we got love
good,
for Wale,
bro.
but you do
Good,
be
bro.
you do be frank, you be acting like a bitch, bro. You gotta stop that shit. You gotta stop, stop, bro. Just chill, man. Like all that insecure shit, you gotta cut it out.
And using Yup and them Nike boots, I was with you. But Flower Lotus Bomb, all that.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you for watching. You too, Wale. Everybody, it's Get Comfy TV. My man Nate, my man
know.
P over here. Peace.